Clint and Lilia, hindi mo rin masabi. Kasi pwede rin sila mag-switch ng mid or gold. So, back to the classic ONIC, keep you guessing play style. Or even in the draft dito, si Coach Yem. So, I love it. And yes, you mentioned the Ruby. Ayaw na rin ng ONIC yun. It's so punishing, even with these two ranged heroes. The margin for error is just so huge. But now, NEXP EVOS taking out the Yuzhong. Naamoy mo ba, Wolf? Posible ba na baka meron pang lugar para sa glue?
I think so. Maganda siya. It could be good for...
Baka mas masingit pa. Baka masingit pa ng NEXP.
Yeah, for both teams actually. Yeah. Kasi itong Pakito, like I said, pwede pa siya maging jungler. Anthony ba? Just ban na Natalia. Great pick. Great decision mula sa NEXP EVOS to ban this out.
Natalia and Karina. So, meron pang ano. Ayun, so may Karina pa. So, I think H2 is okay here.
Yes. Madami pa siyang heroes. They go for the Rafaela. Back to the basics para sa ONIC Philippines. 100% sure na itong Paki... actually, di pa pala. Pwede pa siya maging jungler or XP lane. Still waiting on that. And because of that, kukuha ba ng clue ngayon ang NEXP? Decent laban sa mga heroes ng side ng ONIC Philippines. At maganda siya pang peel. Now, may Karina pa na available para sa NEXP. At the same time, may Lancelot pa. So, babalik pa nila yung Lancelot H2. Or maybe Hayabusa. Walang hard CC ang ONIC Philippines na reliable. Meron sila hard CC from both the Pakito as well as this Holy Baptism, wala dun sa Rafaela. Pero wala sila nung mga tipong super duper instant stun na pang-catch doon. Instead, Bane ang magiging sagot ng NEXP EVOS as their jungler and going for the Lolita. So, going back really to the basics, yung Lolita, great versus the Clint, and there's the glue. Sobrang ganda ng glue para sa side ng ONIC Philippines. Actually surprised na hindi na ito yung last pick nila. Umabot sa point na last pick pa to, but it's really good versus the composition of NEXP.
NEXP very artillery focused. As in, kahit si Bane, kahit yung Bane nila parang gusto lang din mag-deal ng damage tapos maprotektahan sila ng Edith at saka ng Lolita. But, Wolf, I have a question for you now that we've wrapped up this draft. Remember the time wherein sobrang talamak ng Lolita? I'm guessing 2020. Ganon, early 2020. Ang sagot sa kanya Lilia. Kasi napapasabugan siya, hindi gumagana yung shield.
Yep.
Is this a clear interaction? Okay lang ba ang ONIC dito? Kakayanin pa nila yung Lolita?
Yes, yes. And I think that they're not really that concerned about it. I think yung talaga nakaka-counter lang naman kasi talaga ng Lolita is this Clint. And if you think about it, wala silang pang-cancel doon sa Dominant Blast na straight up. So maybe doon na sila magiging concerned about this. So if you're asking me, are they okay na may presence na Lolita? Yeah, surely. Kasi meron naman din silang clue. If ever, meron silang way para ma-visionan agad kung nasa si Lolita and maybe stop Lolita from casting the ultimate or at least they're finding a good position for the ultimate.
Okay. Looking forward to it. Again, both teams slowly gumaganda yung identity ng draft nila and it took 4 games. We're in Game 4 now. In the league ng NEXP EVOS, 2-1. Also, we're learning about Sicilian. NEXP EVOS, mukhang spam Sicilian sila dito. And so far, I'm not even pressing Igor Farsa. Parang, ang lupit ni Sicilian ngayon sa metagame is because yung battle mages dati natin na si Farsa and Eve, kapag nag-ult sila, wala na, finish na. Diba? It's either you win or you wait, you back out. Ito si Sicilian, basta meron kang Bat's Impact or yung Sanguine Claws, okay. Yung ult mo parang extra na lang siya,
Yep.
di ba? Tapos gumagalaw-galaw ka pa.
That's right.
You're very mobile. So,
Yeah.
I understand the priority they have on Sicilian.
Me too. Honestly, feel maganda pa rin yung Sicilian sa game na to. Looking at the composition of ONIC Philippines, parang walang pang punish dun sa Sicilian, at least. By punish, I mean yung aabot dun sa late game kung saan makakontest siya. Pero kasi itong Sicilian, ang gagawin na niya talaga mag-farm until such point na sobrang lakas na numbers na niya as we saw in the previous game.
And here's something new, Wolf. Si Hatred na ngayon na naging full-on roamer. I was expecting actually Oh My Baloyski. Pero si Greed ngayon na nakalilya.
Okay. That's very interesting. Ang last time nakita ko ng Rafaela, si Hatred was the last game of the M3 World Championship. And it just doesn't translate well to me. Kasi parang malikit si Hatred.
Yep. Ang daming mechanical nuance ng batang to. 'Di ba? Sobrang galing ni Gaylord sa totoo lang sa mga microphone. But when you give him a hero like Rafaela, para ano lang siguro yan? The early days of Chuck no Rafaela. Kailangan natin masanay.
Yeah. Siguro nga talaga gano'n. Nakikita natin na si Chakno na Rafaela, yung Rafaela tas may tag na Chakno parang, wait a minute. Saan ang talo? Nasaan ang 5-man knock-up dito? But at least nakakatama pa siya ng baptism. So, still needs a lot.
Did you see that? The H2 donut connection, nakita mo nag-flicker in si Marky, muntik ka na mapatay si H2, pero na-stun ni Donut. Na-save niya yung jungler niya. Still no kills here. 1 minute 30 seconds in. About 300-400 gold lead ng ONIC Philippines at nansusuplex si Ureshi dito sa top lane. This is odd. Nananalo yung Edith sa glue. And I'm guessing that's because of the percussive blast as well. First blood off camera, papahirapan naman ng ONIC dito. Si H2 sa pagkuha ng ONIC pa.
Magandang start para sa ONIC Philippines, pero yung top lane, yun nga lang, ay panalo. Dilar has Petrify now. So, hindi siya yung team mga figure or yung execute na inaabangan ko. Still wishing na makakita tayo ng execute glue. Pero this time, it's just the Petrify. Ganda lang dito, si Flick ay nakakachempo sa ating laban. And he's actually a level ahead. So, wala siya. May retry siya actually. Pero hindi niya, tempted to not go for it. And instead, H2 will be able to secure that.
Yep. Give respect. Flick is respecting H2. Still one of the most talented junglers in the game right now. And on point siya, Rometri. Again, we've known him to steal certain objectives that he has no business doing. So I gets ko yung ginagawa ni Flick dito. But still, again, next play EVOS, they're behind by 500 gold. So, okay na. Kaya rin hindi nagpipilit si Flick na mag-steal.
Sobrang standard pa nangyayari natin ngayon.
Yep.
Imagine po nung Game 1, Game 2, we're saying na bakbakan, tapos yung Game 3 was super duper odd. Ito, sobrang standard eh. But ONIC Philippines, despite them losing one hero dun sa may top lane, lamang pa rin sila sa gold. This is because nakakalamang sa wave clear itong kanilang mid lane duo. At the same time, maganda rin ang start para kay Super Marky. And also, napigilan nila kahit papano itong Bane. And this is a good sign para sa ONIC Philippines kasi typically ang Bane talaga ay snowball type. Dapat siya yung mas mabilis mag-clear ng jungle, siya yung mas nakaka-rotate ng much faster, gets the turtle as well.
They forced out the black shoes from Greed. At ngayon, papaulanan si Donut ng damage dito. Word of my memory! Ang sagot na din sa gonna go down. Hatred pops nearby. Haze. Greed buhay pa. Sanguine Claw's gonna keep him alive. H2 looking for the crab. Claw cannon. Ow! Hindi pa mapapatay dito. Si Baloyski gonna live. Gonna run away with it. 1-for-1 trade.
Ang game 3 ay roam for roam. So sobrang action nung nangyari, pero room for room trade. But a real trade is map na nagalawan dito ng ONIC Philippines. If you'll notice, nakakuha doon si Flick ng purple buff. So we're gonna see it once again. I wonder kung paano nakuha ni Hayden. Okay, naabot pala siya din nung what was that? Oh, okay. Tinaman pa rin siya nung isa nung first kill. But then again, ito si Super Marky was able to run away from that deadly catch. That's great. And ngayon, H2 is put in a spot kung saan trailing behind na siya. At maganda yata yung wraparound dito ng ONIC Philippines. Pero handa ang NEXP EVOS. They're clumped up together.
Yeah. It's a game of I know you know. Parang may sagot ako kung aamba ka. And so far, you're right, Wolf. H2 not having the best game as the Bane, but you can imagine worse. Diba? Imagine mo na mamamatay-matay ka. So now, naiintindihan ni H2 na hindi ko pa oras. Hindi ito yung window of patience is key.
Yun naman ang super agree ako kasi parang as long as hindi naman din talaga napupugo dito si H2, they're fine. Kaya lang ang ONIC Philippines mapag-push din sa may bottom lane. The typical aggressiveness na ma-expect natin in the early stages mula sa ONIC Philippines. Very methodical, very trade-wise. Kumbaga, parang sila, mga ekonomista sila dito, mga traders sila ng crypto dito na alam kung ginagawa nila.
Oo, kaya nga may tinatawag tayong Marky business eh, di ba? At meron tayong tinatawag na Marky basag ka passion na ginawa niya doon. First year, turret down bottom, and wait lang, sasakyan si Ureshi. Split, grab, turning into the ult, and makapapalish pa nga si Pilar! And down he goes! Bypass si Ureshi! He survived that! Hold the Paco!
Blue team hero has been slain.
Oo, cam kill though.
Brody.
Yeah, sobrang ahead ni Marky dito.
Seen it before, sobrang ahead ni Marky yung game number 3, but they still managed to get back with Donut just farming. At Brody din yung hero na yun. Top lane, sobrang clear sa OY. That was a very indecision and very, I'd say, uncharacteristic na Dilarski. Usually when you're seeing Dilarski, calculated to, alam niya kung kailan siya mag-dive, whatsoever. He knows when he's gonna stay alive, but he stayed under the turret dun sa may top lane. Dahil doon ay napunish pa nga sila. Then again, not too bad para sa side ng ONIC Philippines. Nakakuha pa rin sila ng mga big objectives. At nagamit na yung deadly catch sa may mid lane. So, at this point, green light na to para mag-turtle yata ang ONIC Philippines.
Yep. So, sobrang alam ni H2 na hindi sila offensive ngayon, defensive sila. So they cannot afford to lose that mid lane turret, just like they did in the last game, game number 3. Yun din ang naging priority nila. Black Shoes already used up. Second turtle, third turtle, if I'm not mistaken, of the game going over to ONIC Philippines right now. Again, flick on point, timers on point. We are primed for about 9-minute Lord, if I'm not mistaken. Just under 9 minutes. Lalabas na itong Lord na ito. At ang laki na rin ng lead ng ONIC dito. Almost 3K, if I'm not mistaken. 7 minutes in.
Yep. Oh, naproud na ito. Kaso naspatan si Cadenza. This is bad for NEXP.
Yep. Pero may deadly catch na sagot si H2 as he was trying to secure his purple. Nag-ult na rin si Ureshi. So I think ang call ng team nila dito, ang call ni Mains is, sige mag-ult kayo o mag-ult kayo. Kailangan lang natin kumapit.
And ang naging resulta nun para sa side ng ONIC Philippines ay more space. Alam nila walang deadly catch. Alam nila nag-back din si Cadenza kasi super low siya. And they are able to push top lane.
Yep, oh no, split, grab, onto Donut, and there's the stun, looking for the punish, and there's the finish, kulang pa, ang throw apart memory, ang daming nagastos ng next play para mapatay si Dilar.
Oh, ginamit din yung flicker doon, so that means ONIC Philippines just trading once again. Ito na yung ito na yung prime time, ONIC Philippines, the banana split that we're talking about. Kung hindi manalo ng clashes, win it by map.
Yep. Oh! Ako ang naibato sa hangin ni Ureshi. Pero matatrade out siya dito. That was a nice setup pero kutang yung damage output ng next play EVOS doon. Moments of brilliance pero ahead talaga ang ONIC Philippines. You can't deny that fact.
See the burst down and nakakuha na push yung ONIC Philippines sa may mid lane. NEXP now turning behind. Makikita pa rin natin na may chance pa ang NEXP EVOS dito if they land all of their shots. That's what I always say kapag nakita ko ng Lolita. Specifically, meron kasi silang chain stun, tapos AoE pa. Sanguine Claws, pati yung knock-ups ni Edith, all of them are AoE based. Tapos ibabanggain mo pa ng damage yung Sicilian, pati nitong deadly catch. There's a lot of potential for counter plays mula sa NEXP EVOS. But ONIC Philippines, like I said, they win by map. Hindi sila straight up head-on collision against NEXP EVOS. In fact, lamang nga na kills ang NEXP EVOS. Pero yung ONIC Philippines, lamang sa mapa.
Yep. It's a matter of strategic trades. Lahat ng binibigay ng ONIC, it converts into something else. And now it's grown to 6K gold lead plus a Lord marching down bottom lane, I'm guessing, or top. It's 50-50 here. Kung saan man yun, imamanage na lang ng ONIC Philippines yung waves nila. Hindi pa rin ready sumabak ang NEXP EVOS. Bottom lane nga ang magiging entrada ni Lord.
So sobrang parang dumaloy na ang dugo ng split pushing dito kay Flick. 0-0 siya. Nothing but the map para dito kay Flick.
Yep, Greed though. Pumapasok. Black Shoes already used up. Cadenza, sobrang baba ng buhay. That's the tank on the side of next play. EVOS not ready for an engagement. Uwi muna siya. Recall, heal, walk into the base. And all lanes are getting pushed in. Pero maganda. Na-depends sa next play ang wave sa taas. Bottom lane, baka nga mabutas na. Let's see if they're gonna allow it. And there's a deadly catch with the defense. That's still Greed alive. Black Shoes still waiting. It's on cooldown now. Pero mapapatay na si Lord. And tatayo pa rin. Itong Toring ito. Inhibitor still standing. Oh, but there's a wave. Finally, Super Party sabi niya, basag na.
I'm actually surprised na wala namatay sa clash na yun. It was a very explosive mala Michael Bay na movie dito sa my bottom lane. Binato yung Luminous Blast, the Torn Apart Memory. You see the deadly catch in there. May mga sanguine close pump. Binato the initiation coming out from Dilarski from the backlines with the Lord. Tapos may paputok pa mismo yung Nerd. Pero walang namatay afterwards. And it kind of feels like ONIC Philippines are playing their game. Ito yung nagpasikat sa kanila nung MPL Season 8. So far, acclimated dito ang kanilang new rookie. Flick, 0 kills, 0 deaths, 0 assists, pero sobrang taas ng farm.
Yup, zero hesitation. Alam niya yung rotations niya and alam niya kung saan niya kailangan pumunta para ma-pressure ang next play EVOS. If your next play EVOS, what's the game plan? We've been seeing them play defensive for the past 10 minutes, Wolf. Anong gagawin nila dito? Anong hinahanap pa nila?
T-Smoggy lang talaga, Leo. I think that's the only thing that they can do. Try to make the plays para makalabas sila sa kanilang base. But, if all else fails, then just defend. Group of their heroes, ako pang ganda na kanilang depensa. Talagang kahit lang yung ONIC Philippines kaya nakapag-push sila sa bottom lane. The next target, don't give this 12-minute Lord. Kasi may talon na yun. Although it will push sa bottom lane, so hindi siguro ganun ka detrimental para sa NEXP EVOS na makuha yung Lord na yun. Still, it will keep their game longer. Mabot sa point na lalakas na si Yelihis ulit with the Sicilian and Donut, baka makakuha na siya ng mga Demon of Nature as well as the Blade of Despair para maka-match na siya. And maybe if ma-shred ng NXP, yung ONIC Philippines just like that, meron kayong meron kayong pang-execute. Baga.
I appreciated the effort, pero conceal play sa wala, they did force the Black Shoes. And I think it's a matter of next play playing the mental din. Parang, sige, conceal play kami, gumamit ka ng resource para hindi ganun kadalik yung Luminous Lord. Which is, again, you mentioned, hindi ganun kasakit, pero masakit pa din. It's like it's free, but it's not. Tingnan natin kung anong diskarte ng ONIC dito.
So hindi ganun ka-shallow yung lanes ng ONIC Philippines at malayo din si Dilarski. So this is definitely a 4v5. Pero bilis ng Lord take pala ng ONIC Philippines. Wow!
What? Super Marky! No breaks on this train. Dinire-diretso niya.
Hey.
Oh, pero ang ganda ng wave na iwan ni H2. Nakapush sila. Tier 1 sa
Red team turret has been destroyed.
Yep. They were able to at least trade an influx of gold yan. Waiting pa talaga sa items ang NXP. And ang tunay na prescription dito pag ganito na yung nangyari is to stay behind your base and just to wave clear. But we'll see Cadenza wants to make a play. Kaso na-check agad dito ni Dilar. Kita yung dalawa dito. And on Philippines, hindi sila mapapunish whatsoever outside of the base.
There's a Sanguine Claws forcing the Black Shoes. So may isang ult na nagamit si Greed. Torn Apart Memory naman para sa side ng next play EVOS. And here comes the Lord. They have to use their skills very smart. They have to be good about this. And there is a deadly catch. Torn Apart Memory, kulang na stack na nalagay. Up, mid and bottom inhibitors have gone down. Sanguine Claws up. And this is going to be the split. There's a knock-up. There's the Luminous Blast. Papagsakang isa. Hatred goes down. And it's going to be Mikey taking down Oreshi. Buhay pa. Ang dalawa. Pero hindi na sapat pa para dumipensa. Ladies and gentlemen, ONIC Philippines evens the score. We're going to game number 5.
Leo, when we were opening the draft, you were asking ano yung dapat gawin